Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to a brand new day of Road to TCG Worlds 2018. If you're watching live with me on Twitch, thanks so much for hanging out. And look at all the bits right there. That's pretty cool. And if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to leave a like. It really helps out the channel. So today we are literally playing the TORD boss deck. This is a deck that TORD Reckless, the multiple international champion, ended up playing at the regional where he made top 8 this past weekend. Hello and just God, thanks so much for being here. And so we all know that at Madison the baby BUZZWOLE deck came out of nowhere. It took a lot of the spots in day 2 and it took down the whole tournament, and that was a deck that featured 3 baby BUZZWOLEs and 2 BUZZWOLE GX. Well, TORD took it just one step further and he's playing 4 of the baby BUZZWOLE. So essentially he is trading the extra HP from BUZZWOLE GX and the extra HP from BUZZWOLE GX and the 30 damage to the bench for a non-GX attacker that essentially does the same damage with its first attack. Yeah. Sledgehammer deals 30 damage, and then if you have exactly 4 prize cards remaining, this attack does 90 more damage, and then Swing Around deals 80 damage plus 20 more for each heads you flip. Yeah. Now, the whole idea behind using 4 of these is that if you don't play down GXs, and as you can see, there's one very key card in Tablemon missing from the deck. If you don't play down GXs and your opponent has no target, right? He or she cannot play around Sledgehammer, and therefore you will definitely always have 1 turn of Sledgehammer and potentially 2 turns to find B-strings as well to power up stuff. Yeah, B-string is right here, guys, right under me. Yeah, B-string is right here. It is part of the deck. And we also have BUZZWOLE GX. It's just too good a card not to include. 190 HP. Its attack Jet Punch deals 30 damage and then 30 to the bench. Knuckle Impact deals a solid 160 damage, and Absorption GX deals 40 for each of your remaining prize cards. Now we have for support the 2/2 Lycanroc line, 200 HP, ability Bloodthirsty Eyes, bring something up from the bench to the active, Claw Slash dealing a solid 110, and then Danger Stroke deals 50 for every benched Pokemon that your opponent has. Sorry you got 33rd in seniors in Just a God. It's Professor Pablo. No B-string. Yes, there is B-string. And thank you, Alex, for the congrats. It was pretty cool to win the event and then to see Mexico beat Germany the next day. That was pretty cool. Congrats on top 16, Lone Survivor. And yeah, that's Lycanroc for the deck. Then it also has the 2/2 Octillery, a lot more reliable than the 1/1. And then we have the 1 Diancie, which is a great damage modifier. Now, in terms of supporter cards, we have the 4 Guzma, 4 Sycamore, 3 Cynthia, and 2 N. So going the extra mile with the 1 extra supporter, it compensates for the lack of Tapu Lele for the most part, and then also the extra thicker Octillery line helps with that. 4 Ultra Ball to search for the Pokemon we need, triple B-string and triple Max Elixir. We do have a reduced basic energy count, so the elixirs are less likely to hit, so that's why we run less elixirs. But TORD does have double Super Rod, so with Super Rod you can replenish your energy into a deck to increase your chance of hitting elixir, and also making sure B-string has targets to get out of the deck. Triple Brooklet Heal to search for the Pokemon we need, triple Choice Band to increase our damage output, and then double Floatstone to maneuver around our Pokemon. 4 Strong, 1 Beast, and the 8 basic fighting. So let's jump into a ladder and see how we can do with this TORD BUZZWOLE deck. And yeah, hey Josh, thanks so much for being here. I also couldn't believe my eyes. Like when Mexico was about to win, I was like, no, this happens every time, and Mexico is just gonna have like a penalty got called against them, or something's gonna happen, right? That was in my mind. Something's gonna happen, and then something didn't happen. And all of a sudden, we went from underdogs with a chance of not making it out of the group to very likely making it out of the group and potentially as first place now. So that's actually, like, that was definitely a big turn of events. A big turn of events. And yeah, this list is actually looking pretty sick. If only we had started with BUZZWOLE. I do believe that having the one less Floatstone will impact us in a way, because we can't just start pressuring the Mewtwo, etc. But I do top deck the BUZZWOLE GX. I'm gonna go ahead and hope for a Floatstone here, which is not very likely, but it is a possibility. And Sombra, thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. And we're just gonna pass here. I need to save this Ultra Ball for the Octillery because we do not have Tapu Lele, and then we're gonna have to hope for a Guzma or a Floatstone. And thank you so much, Sombra, for the bit. So we're just talking about soccer, so very, very timely. Yeah, very timely bits right there. Okay, so my opponent, SAO, thanks so much for the follow. My opponent already has the Zorg and the Golisabeth, but the question is, does he have a Floatstone to take down my Remoraid? If he does, we are in a little bit of trouble. Thank you, I am doing well, Sombra, I am doing well. Sao, puedo contestar en español lo que me pregunten en español, pero el contenido ya es en inglés, como bien sabes. Okay, so my opponent goes for a Guzma. So he's gonna try and get the first hit in on the BUZZWOLE. Yeah. Your students have not let you hear the end of it. I mean, it was generally the biggest surprise. It was generally the biggest, like, Iceland pulling off a tie against Argentina, that's expected, right? Or that's not a surprise. If Mexico had tied with Germany, you would have thought, okay, good for Mexico. But Mexico actually winning and playing that first half like they did, that was out of this world. You haven't priced any hammers since yesterday. Oopsies. Thank you so much, Jedi, for hanging out. Yeah, let me know about the comments. I'll be happy to do that. Wait, why would you... What? Why would you Lele for a Guzma and then discard the Guzma? That makes absolutely zero sense to me. Absolutely zero sense. Yeah, thank you so much, Jedi, for hanging out. My opponent's already with a perfect bench. Already with a perfect bench, but all he can do is pass. Now, that top deck was not very nice, but it is what it is. I might just, in order to secure this, like, yeah, I don't want to rely on I didn't want to rely on hitting Floatstone or Guzma, so that's why I went ahead and attached and retreated. And okay, so I don't think I want to play the Ultra. Well, I'm gonna play the Ultra Ball. I wanna get the 2-hit KO on this Mewtwo. I don't wanna whiff the 2-hit KO on the Mewtwo, and then I feel like the 30 will go into the Golisabeth to soften it up for Baby Buzz. Oh, I should play Cynthia. You're just waiting for F1, Formula 1. I'm definitely not a big fan of cars. Okay, so Jet Punch and then 30 to the Golisabeth. In case this guy goes down, this guy can hopefully be in Sledgehammer range for Golisabeth. So that's the idea. Oops. I should probably turn off some of the Nightbot restrictions, actually, because a lot of people keep getting that. Nightbot TV, right? A lot of people keep getting that, or keep getting timed out. So sorry about that. Let me go ahead and do that. Commands, the default commands. It's not, it's under spam protection, right? Excess symbols. What even is a symbol? Excess caps. And yeah, that should be good. So that should be fixed. Yeah. Okay, so my opponent decided to Guzma the Octillery, but he had no grass energy to take a knockout. So the question is this hand discardable? I won't have any more ends. But that's okay, probably. I feel like that's okay. Yeah, and I do lose one P-string, but that's also fine. Oh, but I whiff the Floatstone. with the Floatstone Rune. Oh, and 2? This is the first search that I've done, right? No, it's not the first. But I have Rockruffs priced. That's insane. I have 2 Rockruffs priced. That is actually pretty insane. Okay, so we just passed. But my auxiliary should be safe-ish. Yeah. Hola Jeremy, muchas gracias. Yeah, finally caught a break. Thank you so much for the congrats. You thought Nightbot was an actual human? No, it's a bot. He was 444 and order pad hands. That's pretty crazy. Jeez, look at my hands. My opponent's hand size is pretty crazy. My opponent's hand size is actually pretty crazy. The parallel, not great, but it's fine. I mean, my opponent, it's like he has this huge hand, he has whatever, but he's not applying too much pressure, right? That's his issue. He's really not applying too much pressure. He does find Acerola. He will for sure have a TC. So our artillery is now gone. Our artillery is now gone. Our choice man is also gone. And we have no way to knock out this Zork because we don't have the beast energy. What is the secret to the Pablo Zoro pod? The secret is playing 2 Mew EXs and counter catcher. That is generally the only secret here. Okay. So in order for me to activate Sledgehammer, I need to pressure with Baby Buzz as much as I can. So I don't want to fall into the trap of I don't want to fall into the trap of what am I even saying here? Oh, come on. Yeah. Why is 2 Mew EX so good? Because think about BUZZWOLE, yeah? How does BUZZWOLE respond to Mew EX? With Baby Buzz, right? Most of the time with Baby Buzz. But it's not easy to get to 120 damage with Baby Buzz. It's really not easy. Unless you're in Sledgehammer turn, it's actually pretty much impossible. The only way you can do it is Beastring, Choice Band, Diancie, Regirock. That's a lot of cards, especially the Beast Energy. So, Mew just trades really well against the deck. And then Zoro and then Golisopod can trade with Lycanroc. So it's the only deck that can go 1-for-1 in hits with 1 energy against BUZZWOLE. Yeah, and then you have the inherent consistency of Zorak. You get like the huge hands such as my opponent has. So that helps in guaranteeing that that you can have the adequate response. And then how often did I start Mew EX? Probably not more than once during the whole tournament, because the basic Pokemon count hasn't changed. I still had the Coco. The only thing that changes is I have an extra Mew over the Mewtwo. That's the only thing that changes. So yes, sometimes you will start with a Mew, but that's not a big enough disadvantage to not play the second Mew, because the second Mew means you're not relying on double puzzle to respond to BUZZWOLE. You can just Ultra Ball for it. Like, Ultra Ball is very readily available in your deck. You can even bridge it for it. But finding the double puzzle at the right timing is not as easy. Yeah? The second Mew also helps. Like, Psychic typing is just a good type to have right now. Yeah? And Pro Salt Shaker, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you so much. So yeah, double Mew, counter catcher, and then consistency. All about consistency. BUZZWOLE can't get some really weird, awkward hands, and Zorak gets those hands less often. Yeah. So yeah, 2 Mew EX. That was the answer. Also, a good read on the meta. Yeah. There was not much BUZZWOLE at the tournament. There was a lot of Malamar, so that made Zorak an even better play. And I still beat one BUZZWOLE. Like, it's not like BUZZWOLE just auto wins you 100-0, right? It can range anywhere between 70-30 to BUZZWOLE to maybe even a 50-50. And I feel like the 2 Mews, and if you make the right plays, it can be like a 50-50 match. Yeah. And who told me that Zoropod was the way to go? In a way, you guys who are in the stream told me that. Why? Because no, definitely Zoropod. Zork Executor is just a big gimmick. You guys told me when I streamed Zoropod the other day, you guys told me like, you look so confident playing this deck. You look like you have everything under control. Blah blah blah. That definitely helped. Yeah, that 100% helped out. Okay, I think I just Sledgehammer here. This is such a weird game. My opponent is close to taking himself out. I mean, he obviously has ends. Do you have any general advice for someone going to their first internets? How does it... Okay, before that, how does the Lapras matchup go against Zoropod? You just attack with Golisopod and wreck their field and win. It's the easiest matchup. Any general advice for someone going to their first internets? Internets is just a slightly bigger regionals. There's really not much to it. Yeah, we're gonna lose the BUZZWOLE here. My opponent's gonna play around Sledgehammer. Yeah, so my opponent's very proficiently playing around Sledgehammer. Like, that's something you can do. I mean, make sure you're confident in your deck. Make sure that you have snacks with you. Make sure that you have water with you, and then take it one game at a time. Yeah, take it one game at a time. That's the best advice, I think, that I can give you. Just take it one game at a time. Okay, finally we get something. I'm gonna attach here, and then I'm gonna Cynthia for B-String, hopefully. Yeah. There's B-String, that's nice. That way we have the KO on the Mew. Again, Brooklet for Baby Buzz. Baby Buzz? Baby Buzz. Yeah, Baby Buzz, and then there's 3. I should have elixired first. I really should have elixired first. I could get 3 out, and then I can do this. Oh, and I miss it. No, I really needed to hit that one. Any general gameplay tips? Do not play in autopilot mode. I feel like that's the thing that I've told the most to the people that I coach this week. The less you play in autopilot mode, the more you think things through. During your turn, the better your results will be, because you will be making better decisions. And thank you, my son. Thank you so much. Pablo, you did not play Zoropod. What would you have played? I would have played Buzz. Buzz was my second choice. What is the play for seniors? We have Buzz, Malamar, and Zork. All of the metas have that pretty much. I think the play between those 3 is the one you feel the most comfortable with. Obviously, Buzz has a natural advantage against Zork. Malamar has a natural advantage against Buzz, and then Zork has a natural advantage against Malamar. So basically, if all 3 decks are the options and we have no information on the meta, then just try to play the one that you're most confident in. And yeah, this should be game, right? This should be game. Oh, I did top deck the Kuzma, but I still don't have knockout here. I'm only dealing 70. I need a choice band. I'm just gonna concede this one. My deck just ran out of steam very quickly. Okay, so let's just play one more match with TORD Buzz. That was against... And see, I just lost to Zorak Elizabeth because the awkward hands that BUZZWOLE gets, like, they are a very real thing. Yeah, so that also helps. Was my Mexican rival at the SP2? Yeah, technically. I mean, technically I have a lot of rivals, but all of the top players from Mexico were there. And I beat the number 2 player in Mexico in terms of CP right now, and I beat the number 1 player in Latin America at the special event. So that was nice. And yeah, you get awkward hands with Zoropod too, but you have multiple Zorks. You have multiple Zorks to get out of those awkward hands, whereas BUZZWOLE, doesn't really have that as much. Yeah. That was a. I don't want to lose to Guzmas. And you're welcome, Peak Electric. Good luck at League. Pues tuve problemas porque Boss Rock es un match difícil, Kevin, pero no es un match imposible. Is Buzzcard better than Buzz Rock? I don't think so. I don't particularly like Buzzcard decks. I don't like Garb decks in general. Zoropod is definitely still tier 1 for sure. I mean, Zorak, Malamar, and BUZZWOLE are all tier 1. So Zorak decks in general are tier 1. I mean, yeah, what if you don't get any Zoraks in play? Sure, that's something that can happen. But yeah, like every deck can dead draw, right? Every deck can absolutely dead draw. It's just some dead draw more than others. That's the thing, right? They all can get awkward hands. I mean, big win. I don't know. It's still only a special event. It was only 36 Masters. There were some very tough Masters players there, but it was only 36. If I manage to do this again this weekend, then that's a big win. That would be a great way to close out the season. That would be an incredible way to close out the season with a big win in my own hometown. That would actually be amazing. Jeez. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. And then let's play this. And then let's Cynthia. What's this weekend? This weekend is Mexico City Regionals. That's what's happening this weekend. Okay, so I'm gonna get the Rockruff. I mean, I could get Octillery, but I don't think I need it just yet. Probably should have set up. Well, no, I couldn't. Yeah, instead of the Rockruff, I should have gone Diancie. It's sad TORD betrayed Zoropod last weekend. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Anybody staying over at my place? No, not really. Sander Perro is staying like one block away from where I live. So I might ask him to come on stream one day, maybe. It's just been a really weird weekend for me. But I might ask Sander to be on stream one of these days. I'm sure you guys would appreciate it. And Sam Chen is not coming. And there are a lot of other like top 16 guys that are here. But I don't get along with them as much as with others. Yeah, like the ones that are here are I'm not as close to. They're nice and we get along fine. They're just not as close as other people. Besides the dogs, we're actually not taking care of dogs right now. What would I have taken out of the list after this weekend? Probably the second Enhanced Hammer. Enhanced Hammer was not very useful, so I probably would have taken out an Enhanced Hammer for what am I say? What do I want to say here? I would have taken out an Enhanced Hammer for the second Evo Soda, just to increase consistency. Okay, so I need to commit to KOing this guy. And my opponent is playing with non-GXs as well, which is fair. Discarding the elixir there felt not very good. Is the list anywhere to see? Lock and Master, I just used the list earlier. Just now. Oh, I did get the last elixir. I did use the list earlier in the stream. I can show it again if you want, or you can go to the video section, or just wait until tomorrow when I'll upload the video to YouTube. And I'll also be sending it to the Limitless TCG guys so that they can upload it to their site. Yeah. They just need to get to know you better. Thank you. Yeah, no, you're welcome, Locket Master. When Magnus played Lots, Tord came on the chat and was like, another free win for Zoropod. Is there any place you play at regularly, Peak Electric? Actually no. My house. My house is where I play regularly. I don't go to leagues or anything. There aren't that many leagues here, and they're all pretty far away from where I live. And I generally don't have the time. Like in the mornings, I try to exercise, and then after I exercise, I either have coaching or I stream, and then after streaming, I definitely have coaching. So by the end of the day, I wouldn't even have time to attend league if I wanted. Yeah. Ooh, Malamar's Pseudo-Wudo. Interesting. Does Buzzcarb beat Zoropod? I mean, any deck can beat any deck. I don't think Buzzcarb is... I think Buzzcarb would be the underdog in the Zoropod versus Buzzcarb matchup. When will we get a line of perfumes and deodorants from Tablemon Inc? When I have 1 million... When I have 1 million followers on Twitch, that's when. Kevin, imagínate. Smelling like a winner. That would be pretty cool. Okay, so I definitely can't GX knock out this guy, right? So I mean, I could just Sledgehammer? Is there any reason not to? No, right? I can just Sledgehammer, and he doesn't have Diancie, so he'll just hit me for 30, which is not a big deal. It's really just not a big deal. And getting rid of the Pseudo-Wudo seems good here, without playing the Lycanroc. Ooh, my opponent's hand is 8 cards. Yeah, let's end. Why not? Let's end. Is there anybody on Twitch with 1 million followers? I'm sure there are, right? There must be people with 1 million followers. I mean, if people on YouTube have 100 million, there must be people on Twitch that have that many. I don't know any, but there must be. I just have the World Cup on in the background, and I just saw one of Russia's goals. Pretty good teamwork. So it's possible. Yes, it's definitely possible. Well, my perfume would smell nice, Rhea. He runs 2 Pseudo-Wudos. He's apparently playing like a counter deck-ish. He also has a Mewtwo GX. What's the point? I mean, that way he prevents Danger Stroke from being a big thing. He can copy Sledgehammer. He can hit weakness for Zork. I would imagine that's the main purpose. Hitting weakness on Zork would be the main purpose. Okay, so Giratina actually can withstand the hit from BUZZWOLE, which is not great. Hello, Ruben. Thanks so much for being here. Okay, and discards my BUZZWOLE GX. That's fine, I guess. Well, not really, because I just got the double B string. Okay, so we failed this. Sledgehammer just doesn't deal more damage, right? And then he can copy Sledgehammer as well. I think I just stick over here. I don't want to spend another B string. And I'm not gonna get knockout here. I am actually not gonna get knockout. He did discard the fighting though, and he has played three of these. So, just do I really want to GX a Giratina? Not really. But I might have to. I have no way to knock out this guy at this point. Okay, I'm gonna evolve. I mean, I could just attack something else. I could knock out this guy. No. Yeah, I think that's my play actually. I'm gonna knock this guy out. I'm gonna attach here. I'm gonna attach here. I'm gonna do this. And I'm just gonna Bizzle Hand. Oh, okay, so I did get those cards, not the best timing, but it's fine. And then we'll just Sledgehammer. The strong is important to knock out the Giratina. And I'm trying to avoid using Dangerous Rogue so that he can't watch and learn Dangerous Rogue. Yeah. What up, Munner? Pete Diesel. Oh, you're allergic to perfume ingredients. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Azul, wow, thank you so much for the host. Very kind of you. Wow. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for the host. That's a huge host. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Is it worth playing Zoropod at Nats? I think Zoropod is a great play, yes. With Watch and Learn on the bench, I don't know, you want... Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm choosing not to Dangerous Rogue. That's why I had to take out something else other than the Giratina. The Giratina gets a prize, but that's fine. With this Super Rod, he's definitely gonna put back the Mewtwo here. Right? Oh no, he just put a Fighting, a Hoopa, and something else. Okay. Yeah, I'm Rob Rodriguez. I won the Mexico City special event this weekend. And Jeremy, what's my routine right before a tournament? Make sure I get a good night's sleep, shower in the morning, and then practice a ton the day before. That's pretty much it. Power Mouse, thanks so much for being here. Buzzrock or Buzzcarp for your League Cup? Definitely Buzzrock. I'm not a big fan of Buzzcarp. Visualize, thank you so much for being here. Speed is a special event. I'm Rob Rodriguez. It's a special event that gives the same amount of points as... Ooh. Oh my gosh. I think I need to lose the BUZZWOLE? The Baby Buzz? Yeah. It gives the same amount of points as a regional, but it doesn't have the same prizes. I did run a 3-2 goal Elizabeth line, and thank you so much for the congratulations, Nipa TP and Steen. Thank you so much, guys. Zoroark good for IC? Yes, Zoroark is also good for IC for sure. Okay, so my opponent takes down my BUZZWOLE, that's fine. I top deck the Strong, which is the card I needed. So let me replenish my deck of the potential good attackers here. So these, and then these, I guess. And then I definitely need to attach here to get the knockout. I'm dealing 150. I'm gonna get one of the baby BUZZWOLEs out, and we're gonna Bizzle Hand for 5. Me Wizinha. In order for you to use the emojis, you need to be a subscriber, which you aren't yet. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Got the P string, which is very nice. Is there anything else we want to do here? Do I want a Cynthia? I think I probably do want a Cynthia just to get closer to the Guzmas. Yeah, there it is. I'll bench the other baby buzz, no reason not to. And then we'll just Claw Slash, preventing this guy from just using Dangerous Rogue against us. And yes, I will be submitting the list to Limitless TCG Destroyer King. Don't worry, I will be doing that. You prefer Tord's list or Igor's list on Buzzrock, Pablo? I think I prefer Igor's. Well, actually no. Like, I'm just giving Tord's deck a try. I think I would prefer Tord's with 3 Baby Buzz and 2 BUZZWOLE GX. I think just 1 BUZZWOLE GX seems like a mistake because BUZZWOLE GX just hits like a truck. Yeah, so I think that's probably a mistake. No worry, Miuzinho. I mean, you can type that if you want. It's just it doesn't show up because you need to be a subscriber. It looks like everybody wants to play Zoroark but is afraid of Buzzrock, and with good reason. Yeah, Buzzrock is 100% a very difficult matchup for any Zoroark deck. Yeah, I prefer no Lele's. I mean, it's not that I prefer no Lele's, it's just that it makes sense with the strategy that he was going for. Yeah, and the 2-2 auxiliary kind of compensates a little bit for that. And then, okay, my opponent has the perfect cards in his hand. Oh my gosh. Had the perfect cards in his hand to respond to my Lycanroc. So now I'm gonna rely on flips, right? So I'm dealing base 100, 120, 150. I'm gonna need double head flips. Or the beast energy to knock this guy out. So it's not looking very good. I'm gonna need double head flips here, otherwise I'm done for. He gets a knockout, he had the perfect cards. Not much I can do about that. Plays the float stone, that's fine. I need to get double head flips, it's the only way I can win. It's the only way I can win. It's okay, Miwi, no worries. Was Malamar a hard matchup in the finals? No, it was super easy. Muchas gracias, I'm Rob Rodriguez. Sí soy de México, pero transmito en inglés. And Prosalt Shaker, thank you so much for the bit, it's very kind of you. Okay, so there's a knockout. I mean, I think I have to commit, right? Unless I top deck the Beast Energy. If I top deck the Beast Energy, then I only need one flip. That's not a Beast Energy. I don't think there's any way for me to get the Beast Energy. Because if I Sycamore, I deck myself out. So I'm just gonna have to hope here that I get double head flips. If I don't, then I probably lose. Ooh, so close. So close. I mean, I technically don't lose yet. I technically do not lose yet. Depends on what attacker my opponent has. But I couldn't Abyssal Hand for the Beast Energy. I couldn't Sycamore for the Beast Energy. And there's the Kuzma. So that's the game. That is the game. Very interesting use of Sudowoodo and multiple Professor's Letters. So, like, having two Sudowoodos down, they were a big threat. That's why I couldn't, like, be more aggressive with Dangerous Rogue as well. How do you prevent getting too tunnel vision on particular line of play? I think what you guys see me do, like going through the options and going through the motions, I do that when I'm playing as well. So before I commit to doing anything, I think about, okay, if I do this, like I look at my hand and then I'll see if I do this, then this will happen. If I do this, then this will probably happen and stuff like that. Yeah. So that's the way I try to go about it. And so that was a very hard loss to take, but it happens. That was Necrozma Malamar, and we lost. So far we are undefeated with Zork Elizabeth, and we have yet to win a game with the Tord Buzz deck. So let's try one more time. Yeah, and Pro Cell Shaker, that's fair. Thank you. I would recommend you take out one Enhanced Hammer for a second Evo Soda though. I would recommend you do that from the list that I used to win. Foot on trips like that are always worth it. Yep, I agree. I love going out on trips and stuff because you get to eat out with friends. It's always a good time. It's always a good time. Okay, so let's flip. And we lose the coin flip. That's also fine because then that lets us be aggressive. That's also something that I like about BUZZWOLE. That you can, even going second, you're not at a big disadvantage because you can start applying pressure. So that's pretty cool. That's actually pretty cool. GG Arciano, GG. That's a pretty cool deck you have there. Okay, so I don't know what I'm up against, so I'm gonna just lead with BUZZWOLE GX for the pressure, and I will bench the Baby Buzz. If he plays Guzma, so be it. I just don't want to end and put back the BUZZWOLE. And we're up against Bulk. Okay, so the 30 damage spread will definitely be useful. Yeah. I was only running one Evo Soda. And yes, because you have one Evo Soda and 4 Ultra Ball and 4 Zorg. Yeah. What do you think of Yveltal Break Hoopa with some spread attackers? Too slow. Yveltal Break is too slow. It requires too many specific energy. Yeah, it requires too many specific energy. Okay, so we see an Ultra Ball for a Lele. No Lele for Kiawe, I don't think. And yes, Pro Cell Shaker, but which list do you mean? The special event list or the TORD list? I guess my list, right? Because that one's not available yet. So yeah, just once you see that the game is about to be over, type in chat to remind me, okay? Type in chat to remind me. No, it's not about that, Jeremy. It's just like, you have a lot of outs to Zorg. Yeah, that's what I meant. You have a lot of outs to Zorg. And okay, so he covered away a few resources, nothing too impactful. And I think we just jet punch here. Yeah. You had the trip planned out to NAIC, but your older brother got engaged. Oh. Sorry that you won't be able to make it, the White Snake. Sí, Kevin, la verdad es que siempre que quieren que banean alguna carta es porque acaba de ganar algo, pero nunca es justificable. Okay, so we can end, and that's fine. That is completely fine. We find the beast energy, and then my opponent just immediately concedes. So obviously that game won't count. We'll just take the win, run with it, and then play one last game then. We shall play just one last game, and then I'll show my special event winning list once again, and then I will have to run because I have coaching to do in the afternoon. Yeah. Then I have coaching to do. There are some people that I would forgo going to Worlds even for their wedding, but thankfully they're not getting married when Worlds is happening. Thankfully they're not getting married then. I would like to go first, thank you very much. Oh, come on. The Pokemon Go Community Day is a day of NAIC. Jeez. Every single Community Day there's a Pokemon event. How is that fair? How is that fair? They're scheduling all the Community Days on tournament days as well. And thank you so much, the One Mystery, for the congrats. Thank you so much. Okay, so we top deck the Cynthia, which is actually a sick top deck. I'm gonna go ahead and Brooklet for the Rockruff, so I can start threatening with Lycanroc. Yeah. Then I'm not gonna bench this other BUZZWOLE because of Parallel City, so I'm playing around Parallel City. Okay, not the greatest hand for sure, but it is what it is. Yeah, it's like when the Charmander Community Day happened, I was in Mexico City special event number 1. This weekend in the Larvitar Community Day, I was playing in the special event number 2. And then, oh, this is Greninja. And then this weekend, when we have, oh my gosh, when we have oh my gosh, this is really bad. The Diancie being priced means I can't knock out the Froakie. That's really sad. And then this weekend was Larvitar Community Day, and I was playing the special event yet again. So it's not been great for community days. Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping that I'll be playing on Sunday at NAIC, that I won't have time to play in the community day. If that's the case, then so be it, right? If that's the case, then so be it. Community day, the Pokemon Go Community Day. Have you heard of that, Jeremy? It's like, it's a day where a certain Pokemon gets picked and then it has a chance to be shiny, and it shows up a lot more, and yeah, stuff like that. Okay, so I could commit another strong here to get this knockout, and I think I have to. I could also knock out the Lele. I don't think I should do that. I think I'm just gonna Abyssal Hand. Hello, Realski. Thanks so much for being here. Sledgehammer. Yeah, Pokemon Go is still a big thing. A very, very big thing. So we get a knockout. He gets a Frogadier back, but he has no Froakie to immediately play it down, so that's good. We're gonna see a Choice Band, which is fine. We're gonna see a Cynthia. Right now we are dealing 80, 100, 120. So I'm pretty sure. Oh, okay, yeah. I was gonna say I'm pretty sure we can rely on one head slip to do this for us, but my opponent finds the second enhanced hammer in order to deny us the energy. So that's a bad deal for us. He goes for the Moonlight Slash though, not for Shadow Stitching, which I think is fine. I could go after the Frogadier because of that, or I could just top deck the Guzma. And then start using BUZZWOLE GX to target down the Staryu and also pressure the Tapu Lele. Yeah, it's 2 more Jet Punches to knock out the Tapu Lele, but I am okay with that. Realski, are any of the viewer battles being posted? Yes, all of the viewer battles get posted, but the ones that took place last Friday probably won't come out until like mid-July. Yeah, right. Like we played on the Ditto day, right? So you can check the current TCG Pokédex playlist, and you can see whichever the last video is. I think no, it wasn't Ditto. What did you play against? The Porygon. The last video on the channel is Ditto. So after Ditto, I think come the 3 evolutions. So there's still Vaporeon, Flareon, Jolteon, and then it's Porygon. So it's still gonna be like 2 more weekends for that video to come out. Yeah. Just notice we are playing versus Greninja. Indeed. All the festivals around Columbus were going on during Community Day. Rough trying to balance the time. Indeed, yeah. Okay, so did my opponent use Shadow Stitching? Yes, he did. Genexes, thanks so much for the follow. I mean, he's gonna knock me out, right? Hopefully. We're hoping for that. I think I just put the 30 here, because then this guy does go down, right? To one energy means this guy goes down to the Sledgehammer if he knocks me out, which he should be. Did you see that Pokemon Go is about to have trading? Yes, that also sounds pretty cool. Like I don't want to trade for the regionals and stuff. I want to go to the places to catch them, but I wouldn't mind some help with like trading routes and stuff like that to help me evolve the Pokemon that I'm missing. Felipe, can I explain how coaching works? Basically, it's a lot of analysis. Yeah, it's a lot of analysis that happens during the, like, we meet up and we play matches and we can practice any particular matchup that you would want, and then we analyze very thoroughly every single situation that comes up. Yeah. Okay, so my opponent could have, oh, he's already playing around Sledgehammer. What am I saying? Never mind, he was already playing around Sledgehammer. Okay, so I can do this, I can do this to power up this guy, and then I think I just Sycamore. I need 1 energy to GX knock out this guy. Oh my gosh, I didn't get the energy. Oh my gosh. How did I not get an energy? Come on. Yeah, I think we're done here. I mean, how come we didn't get an energy within 2 energy? Yeah. The list feels bad. I mean, it is what TORD played. We get the double heads, which is crazy. It's just not good enough. Yeah, it's just not good enough. So yeah, we meet up, we play games, we analyze very thoroughly the different situations. We play against each other to make sure that time is not an issue, and then I try to explain and like my thought process very thoroughly. We analyze the possible outs, the possible situations, the different decisions. We work on lists and pretty much anything. But if Rhea is still here, maybe she can link to her video about how, like, what she's gotten out of coaching, Felipe. And if you want, you can watch that, and that could help you in getting more information about it. You procrastinated on buying Lele's because of the price. Is it really necessary to buy them now or just use subs? There will never be a substitute for Lele, Kid Shocker, so I would definitely recommend you buy some. Okay, so my opponent played Max Potion, played 2 Max Potions actually. So I'm pretty sure that's game. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's game. Yeah, I have no draw. I don't even have a way to get energy, so that's a game. And this deck was not able to defeat anything. It lost to Zorbot, it lost to Necrozma, and it lost to Greninja. So not the greatest result for the TORD Buzz deck. Now let me show you guys my special event winning list, and I will be ending the stream right after that. Yeah, so here's a list. The card that's here is Counter Catcher, 1 copy of Counter Catcher. Let me try and find the video for you, Felipe. And I'm Rob Rodriguez. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you so much for the follow. I'm pretty sure I subscribed to Rhea. Let me just find the video. Apparently not. I was sure I subscribed. Yeah, I am subscribed, so I just couldn't find the thing. But yeah, I'm gonna link to the video. This is a video on the chat in case you guys want to know more about like Pokemon coaching and stuff. Did I watch the live stream on the weekend on Sheffield? No, I did not. I was busy playing my own event. Sessions only 1 hour. They go by the hour. Yeah, you can make them 2 hours, you can make them 3 hours. It's up to you. Did I see how Summer did at Sheffield? Yeah, Summer's doing pretty well. It seems like she's gonna get the day to invite. It is a theme deck after all. Counter Catcher was pretty good, yes. It helped me beat Caleb Gadamer in my round 4 match, and it was just overall useful. Because I could Mallow for like Counter Catcher and then a card I needed as well. Opinion on Magnus list compared to mine. Magnus list is more focused on consistency, and I personally don't like Parallel City that much in Zorbot. I feel like it hurts you a lot more than it helps, so I actually dropped it down to 1, but his is more consistent, and it's only missing the Coco, which I feel is pretty good, but both lists are pretty good, I would say. His might be marginally better. Yeah. Why no delinquent? Because I don't feel like you ever, like, any time you can delinquent, it means you were going to be able to win anyway. Like, any turn you get free to just delinquent means you were going to win anyways. I really like Zorbud. I won the special event with it, so do you have something in Spanish about Pokemon TCG? I'm Rob Rodriguez. I used to do Spanish videos, but since this is my job now, and Spanish videos sadly don't generate the same revenue, and the same for streams, they don't generate the same revenue as the English videos. That's why I chose to stop doing Spanish videos. Kid Sugar, if you want more information on the coaching, please send me a message on Facebook, and I will be very happy to send you all of the information. And I was not afraid of BUZZWOLE. I know it's not the greatest matchup, but it's also not the worst one. Yeah, and I feel like it's manageable, and the 2 Mew EXs makes it a lot closer than people think, because BUZZWOLE no longer has an answer to Mew EX. Yeah, other than Sledgehammer, it really struggles to take down a Mew EX in one hit, so that's pretty key. So yeah, guys, I think that's gonna be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much. We don't play Mewtwo because you need to knock out. Whenever a baby BUZZWOLE comes up, or whenever you're at 4 prizes, you always need to knock out. Mewtwo doesn't knock out. Mewtwo 2-hit KOs. And Mew 1-hit KOs. And Mew, at this point in time, with the current BUZZWOLE lists, it can't be 1-hit KO'd very easily. Yeah? No, Delinquent is not useful against any matchup. Delinquent is just a card that's very situational. It's a one-trick pony. And, like, it will help you win games that you were probably going to win anyways, because if you have a turn where you don't have to Guzma, or you don't have to search for a resource with Sycamore or Cynthia, or you don't have to play N, you were going to win anyways by having those free turns. So Delinquent is not a card that changes any matchup, in my opinion. Yeah. Only 3 Guzma and 1 counter. Yes. The night before I had 4 Guzma, but then I was convinced to play the counter catcher. So yeah, that's gonna be, well, it will do as well as, I am going to the 2019 Anaheim Regionals, Kid Shocker. I am going to that regional because it's very close. And yeah, I should be streaming tomorrow, I believe. I should be streaming tomorrow. I will have time. Thursday I might not, but I will definitely be streaming tomorrow. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. And yes, I would switch a hammer for Evo Soda. That's the one change I would do after the regional. I would change a hammer for an Evo Soda. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. That's gonna be it for today. I will now be hosting Rahul probably, so you guys can keep enjoying some high level Pokemon TCG. And I will see you guys soon. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, and until tomorrow. Bye bye.